What's going on? What is your boy Steve Dab 317 back with another reaction video? This one's going to be a little bit different. This video is about a guy who had the police knock on his door. It was a homeowner police, a bit of what to say, lack of communication. I literally just stumbled across this video. I watched it like 2 minutes ago. I was like, this is pretty good. I should have done a reaction video to it. So this is about to be my second time checking it out. I'll add a little bit of commentary. And I'll put a link in the description where you can find the original video or the video that I utilize. And I'm about 49 seconds in because I just kind of skipped their intro just so we can jump right into it. And there was a little bit of talking and stuff like that. The previous video uploaders commentary. Anyways, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this one. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Also, to see the full video, get to the link in the description, and let's get straight into it.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
How we doing?
doing all right.
You have a brindle pit
Yeah,
bulldog,
I got a brown boxer mix.
brown boxer mixed
Yeah.
dog, kind of a tiger stripe on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty solid, strong
Yeah.
looking thing. Okay. Well, I
Next
just
time, if you don't mind, don't beat the hell out of my door if you don't mind, okay? I came to the door. That was a loud knock. I would never come to your house and do it. Don't come to mine and do it, okay? Now let's handle some business. Actually, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, so as you can clearly hear, this was like I guess I was gonna say this is the first bit of conflict, but I guess the initial knock. It's hard to tell with video how loud and knock actually was. That lock did seem pretty loud. The guy got to the door pretty fast, so I'm assuming wherever he was in the house, he would have been able to hear a normal or regular knock or whatever. Um, and I'm assuming this was the cop's first time knocking on the door, at least in this specific or during this specific visit. So that was the first issue, and then open the door back up. I'm not sure if like the laws vary by state. Maybe somebody down in the comments will say if this is illegal, legal, if they're allowed to do something like this given the situation or not, or when they can do something like this. I don't, like I said, I'm not an expert on the law. It just, it came across as a cool video. I wanted to check it out and share it with you.
Hey, don't do that.
don't do
Put
what?
some shorts on, buddy. What is your problem?
I will say it is kind of a little bit strange that this man was in there trying to get dressed and the police officer opened the door almost like he wanted to watch him or something. They don't talk about that in the video, but that was the first thing came to my mind. Like, why is another man opening the door trying to watch him get dressed or whatever? But
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, don't do that.
Don't do what?
Put some shorts on, buddy. What is your problem? Don't have to swing my door open. When I close my door, I was going to put some shorts on. Okay? You don't have to beat my door down. All you have to do is knock. I'm nice.
Okay.
Now, why did you knock on my door so hard? Just be honest. Just why?
all right, so the first thing that stood out to me here, and it's probably because I got to show you this actually. So I probably most things that I talk about, I probably have a book reference. But if you're not familiar with Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference. He was a lead hostage negotiator for the FBI. Awesome read. But basically, some of the things that he talks about in this book, and noticing how the guy, the homeowner, watching how he took control of the situation. Even from the very start, when he got to the point where he was the one asking questions and demanding a response from the officer, and the way he was controlling just the conversation, it made me think about some of the tactics that were mentioned in that book, Never Split the Difference. An amazing read. But anyways, here we go.
Down. All you have to do is knock. I'm nice.
Okay.
Now, why did you knock on my door so hard? Just be honest. Just why? I don't know. I mean, just be honest.
Yes, sir. Were you here about 10 minutes ago?
No, I wasn't. I just got home. I just got home.
Okay.
I've got a lot of cars. I just got home. I just got off.
Okay. I was here earlier, and I didn't notice the change in the difference in cars.
Come here. Come here. Come feel my hood. Since you didn't notice the change in cars.
All right, so One thing I will say, I will give it to, and I'm just going to call him the officer and the homeowner, the police officer and homeowner. One thing I will give to the homeowner is like his level of transparency seems to be, on 100. I mean, you know what I mean? He looked out the window, seen a police officer, opened the door, wasn't trying to like stall or move around or anything, went back to get clothes on, and now they're having a conversation about the car. But you notice, even though he almost handed off the reins for a moment, just to kind of ask the police officer what he wanted or why he was there, you notice he goes right back to kind of controlling the conversation and this guy. I feel like he's a I don't know, he's like an expert when it comes to negotiating
I
and
was here earlier
uh
and I didn't notice a change in the difference in cars.
Come here, come here, come feel my hood. Since you didn't notice the change in cars.
so even here he's
Since you didn't
leading, the
notice the change
officers
in cars,
following.
you put your hand on this exhaust.
Now, listen, opening a car door and reaching in, I've seen worse. I mean, you and I probably have both seen instances where that's led to led to individual losing their life. Another individual was paralyzed not long ago. Similar situation. That's kind of one of those things where it's just a questionable action. But then again, this officer and this individual may already have had a previous encounter or kind of knew of each other. And also based off his accent, sounds like he's maybe kind of out in the country a bit. So maybe it's a smaller town or something.
And you let me know, is it hot? Does it feel like somebody got off the highway?
I
Come
didn't
stand here. You can feel the heat come off of you.
I
Come
didn't
stand here.
I didn't say you were lying.
Well, you implied. Come
No,
here. Come
I'm
feel.
not.
You ain't even got to touch it. Just come here.
I can feel the heat
You
spinning
implied.
here.
God.
All right. So again, there goes a credibility mark. So when we think about communicating with individuals and our pathos, ethos, and logos, and the different things we can do to just create different tiers and levels of credibility that we can utilize in the current as well as going forward. Again, the homeowner, to me at least thus far, he seems extremely well educated in communication, amongst other things, communication, negotiating. I was just impressed. That's why I wanted to share this video with you. Let's go back a few seconds.
You ain't even got to touch it. Just come here.
I can feel the heat
Thank
spinning
you.
here.
Notice he's still controlling
God,
where they
man.
are, the conversation.
So what's the problem? Now, all this could have been settled differently if you didn't beat the heck out of my door. I would have came to the door nice.
Okay.
But you've changed the situation. So what is the business now?
The fact that I am here again, been a
Chasing
while.
my dog. I know.
Yes,
I
sir.
know.
Okay. So
I
he
was
has
at
been
work.
there before.
He gets out the fence. He's going to be tied up. When there's dogs running around in heat, a male will do anything. Most dogs, when they come through here, guess what I do?
It's
And
not.
guess what most neighbors do? We shoo them home. But it seems like you are just out to get him. I mean, and I know he breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
I discipline him too. And he's wrong. But the way you come knock on, beat my door down,
Yes, sir.
that's a no-no. And then swing my door back open after I closed it. Don't you ever do that again. You hear me?
Excuse me.
You cannot open my door. You cannot open my door when I close my door.
I can't.
No, can you? You can open when I close my door and say I'm getting.
So notice once he, was at a point where he was certain that the officer was almost questioned as if he has the right to do so, he immediately pulls up his phone and I believe begins recording so that he can have the officer on camera saying that, replying to this question. So again, he seems like he has a good general grasp of what's going on as well as his rights on his property. So, kudos to him for that.
Door.
I can't.
No, can you? You can open when I close my door and say I'm getting my shorts to come talk to you. You cannot open my door again. Do not swing my door open.
I cannot open your
You
door.
cannot open my door. You tell me what law says you can open my door. It's what law says that you can.
Can I trust that you don't have a gun?
Why would I have a gun? Now we're getting it. Why would I have a gun?
Can I trust that you don't?
Why would I have a gun?
Can I?
Right. And see, then again, it kind of back and forth. Who is going to come out in that alpha position, if I may, in terms of getting their question answered first? I guess I get his rebuttal to the officer's question, and I get him basically get to the point where he wants the officer to explain why he would even mention or bring up a gun in this situation.
I trust.
I'm saying, why would I have a gun?
Can I trust that you don't?
Why would I have a gun?
Can I
Why
trust?
does a gun? Why does a gun even come up?
Can I trust that you don't? Because it's officer safety.
Officer safety would have been tapping on the door nice and having some backup if you fear for your life that I had a gun. But no, you come beat my door down right when I got off work, right from watching the news. You know how that feels? Think if you got off a shift and I come beat your door down. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. That's wrong.
And I will say, I hate that the audio, whoever put this video together, the audio somehow got off a little bit. But trust me, just pay attention. It's off for like a half a second or so. But still, just listen to what he's saying. It's definitely worth finishing this video. It's a lot of great stuff here.
Don't do that. And then when I closed the door, was I not in my boxers? Tell the truth. Was I in my boxers?
You were in shorts.
Oh, now you're lying. Why do you do this? I mean, why? Why are you even an officer if you want to do this? Why? Why?
Right.
Why?
I'm
saying why? Why? If you want to lie like this, was I not? Tell the truth. Just be truthful. Was I in my boxers?
You were in shorts.
Okay. Do I have different shorts on now?
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I did.
That
So
man
I
has
have
to
different
have read
shorts
this
on now.
book. This is
Okay.
textbook.
Yeah.
Were I in these when you came to the door?
Right.
I was in these.
You know that I'm videoing this too,
Okay,
right?
but I'm videoing it for me.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to video it for me because you don't care about me. You beat my door down and you said I have a gun.
No, I didn't.
Okay, how did the gun come up? Did you bring it up or did I bring it up?
I asked you.
No. That's a yes or no question.
You
Did you bring the gun up or did I bring the gun up?
Right.
All right, and also want to add one other thing. So, though I believe that the homeowner is doing a great job in terms of understanding his right and articulating his rights and his concerns, I also think that the officer, and I don't know if maybe he's a brand new officer or whatnot, but clearly he took more of a back seat, or you know what I mean, he allowed the homeowner to have more of an alpha position. I think sometimes when both are trying to be alpha, there can really be issues. And that's part of the reason why I think sometimes cops try to be very, very upfront and aggressive starting off, because they're trying to control the conversation. And I think maybe they're taught their way, but you know that's not the way to communicate with everybody. Some people it causes to shut down. Some people it causes a conflict, and some people they get what they want, and you know they actually can kind of lead and control that conversation. But clearly the homeowner here is by far the alpha male. The police officer, very, very meek and shallow with his words, very soft spoken. You can tell there's some uncertainty there. So he probably needs to do a bit more training in terms of how to handle situations and dealing with individuals. But again, he may be brand new. We don't know.
I asked you. No. That's a yes or no question. Did you bring the gun up or did I bring the gun up? Right. I didn't bring a gun into this situation. You did. We were talking about a dog. You come beat my door down. Then you accused me of not answering your door the first time. I wasn't here. Records will show. My phone records will show where I was on the phone and when I got home. That's easily looked up. GPS. Right. We can look that up. Right. We shouldn't have to go there. You should treat me as a man and I treat you as a man. That's why I'm out here having a talk with you instead of sitting in the house and not answering. Right. Okay? Right. I'm a man. Treat me like a man. I'm the homeowner of this. Do not open my door when I close my door telling you that I went to go get my boxes. I know where my dog is. Do not beat down my door again. I will be glad to treat you like a man. Okay, well do that. Don't come beating down my door, and don't come with gun-ho stuff on your mind. I have a child, and the first thing you gonna bring up is guns. You're not starting no gunfight here, buddy. Because I know better. I know better. The first thing on your mind was, did I have a gun? Y'all itch to use those things so bad. If you're so scared, safety. I know. For you to be safe, if you're that scared, find another job.
That is the line of the year. That's the line of the decade, maybe the line of the century. If you are that scared, if you've got fear in your life, every time you encounter an individual, you think that guns or shooting or violence is the only way to get through those things, like maybe it's time to find another job. Now you see why I love his video. I mean, this guy, he dropped a lot of heat in this video, a lot.
For gun. Y'all itch to use those things so bad. If you're so scared, safety. I know. for you to be safe. If you're that scared, find another job. Find another job. Come work with me. I'll get you a job.
Where?
Chronospan.
Okay.
Listen, he told them, listen, like you've got to admire this homeowner. I mean, he's standing his ground. He's stating his point. He's being firm, but at the same time, he's not been aggressive. You know, he's not doing a lot of unnecessary move. At least in my opinion, not doing a lot of unnecessary moving around. He was recording it also, so he has record of what's going on, just in case the police officer's camera just so happens to not be recording, because that tends to happen a lot. But anyways, you know what I mean? And then he goes as far as saying, bro, like, if you want a job, I'll hook you up.
I'll get you a job.
Where?
Chronospan.
Okay.
The chemical planet Chronospan.
Okay.
You want a job there? Should I call John Cannell now? You don't want a job? You want to be an officer? You want to be a real officer? Or do you
Bro, look how serious he is, though.
call John Cannell now? You don't want a job? You want to be an officer? You want to be a real officer? Or do you want to be a harasser? Okay? I'm looking at you like a man. Treat me like a man. Okay?
Why did you step toward me when you...
Because I want to look into your eyes. I have no weapon. You can pat me down so you can be safe. Here, you can pat me down so you can be safe.
We're good. I'm not...
I know we're good because you know I don't have anything. But you're implying I'm stepping forward to you to do harm to you, which I'm not.
Okay.
You came violent at me when you on my door. Don't do that. Don't do that on my door. Do you do that to your mom's door?
All right, listen, real quick, and I'm gonna want to let this play, but I just got so much to say. But listen, I do sincerely feel like, based off this guy's current temperament, the homeowner's current temperament, I feel like if the officer would have came and just done a regular knock, I do feel like this conversation would have went completely different. This interaction would have went a ton better, and it probably could have been a 5-minute visit, you know. But you know, now it's been made into something that it didn't have to be, all because of how he started off. You know, first impressions are lasting impressions. We gotta remember that.
Do that. Don't do that on my door. Do you do that to your mom's door? Do you do that to other people's door? Huh? And then you implied that I was lying by saying I just got home. Why I don't get the benefit of the doubt and you must have the benefit of the doubt?
I didn't imply
I'm a
you were
first-class citizen, brother.
I didn't imply you were lying. I said I admitted fault in saying that I didn't notice the change in cars
That
like
beat
the
on
one.
my door let me know you thought I was lying. You thought I was looking out the window the first time. I just got home, buddy. Look at the shifts at Chronospan. We got 62, 2 to 10, then we got 10 to 6.
Okay.
3 swing shifts.
Okay.
Just got off on...
Listen, man, you gotta give it up to this man for his level of transparency. Like,
first.
I don't...
hold on.
Okay.
3 swing shifts.
Okay.
Just got off on first.
I don't know
I know
where
you
you
don't
work.
know and you don't care. That's the problem.
I don't know
Go
where you
police
work.
another community if you're not going to treat this one right. The community that plays, I coach in this community. I try to do everything. I pick up trash. I volunteer in this community. And for me to be treated like this, it hurts, man.
Okay.
I go to work just like you. If you want a question, ask me. Don't swing my door back open when I told you I was coming back to get my shorts.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I didn't-
Why would you do that to another man's house? Why would you even do that? What kind of man would do that? Why would you do that?
You walked away angrily?
I
In a
walked
direction?
away angrily after you beat on. No, I said, let me get my shorts.
Yeah, I think that angrily thing is a cap. Like, and even if he did walk away angrily, like I still don't. I don't think the police officer has the right to swing somebody's door back open. I mean, I think if he was angry, he would have slammed the door all the way shut, maybe even locked. I don't know, but still, like I don't know. He didn't say, let me get my shirt. I'm pretty sure he did not say, let me get my shirt. I think he was like, hold on for a second. But I had to go back and watch it to know for sure.
Okay?
After you
I don't
told
come,
me...
and that shows what type of person I am.
Okay.
I'm a respectful person. I didn't want to come out with my balls hanging.
Okay.
I want to put some clothes on. That says a lot about a man. What says a lot about a man is how they first treat people.
Right.
And then you say you're scared and you're beating down the door like a SWAT team.
No.
You make yourself scared because you start the violence.
I start the
You
violence?
start the violence, my brother. Did my door hit you or did you beat on it? Let's be honest.
Man, I was so dead the first. Listen. The first time I heard that, when he said you started the violence, did my door beat on you or did you beat on it? Man.
The violence.
I start the violence?
You start the violence, my brother. Did my door hit you or did you beat on it? Let's be honest.
I was knocking on your door, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was you knocking hard?
I did knock hard.
Did you knock very hard?
All right.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I typically knock hard, yes.
No.
Man, like this homeowner, like he's I see why they titled it Like a Boss. I definitely see why.
Oh, you typically see. You ain't grown up yet, man. Just tell the truth, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the best thing, like I tell people at work, just tell the truth, man.
All right, and I'm gonna stop it. There's a little bit of profanity on the screen at the very end. That's pretty much the end of the video. I have not watched the entire. I don't know how long the full length video is. And just to clarify, I did not start at the 49-second mark to take any credit away from the person who put this montage or this video together, which is why a link to their channel will be in the description. And then in their description, once you go to their channel and subscribe while you're there, once you go there, you will find a link to the full video if you want to check that out. Like I said, I just ran across and wanted to share my commentary, but didn't want to catch the entire intro either. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this. Was the police officer wrong? How do you think the homeowner did? What could the homeowner have done differently? What could the officer have done differently? Also, if you have read Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, put it down in the comments. Or Chris Voss, if you happen to stumble across my channel, make sure you comment on it as well. Anyways, listen, I appreciate you for being here. I've got some more reaction videos coming your way. But for now, Steve Dab 317 will be signing out. Peace.